Before this year, I didn't know what these were. Looking like this, a little more green, and they smell so good, like citrusy. I thought they were bergamot at first. Then I realized they're black walnuts. So I'll show you what I've been learning on how to process them. Take off all the hulls, the husks, and it will stain, so you gotta have like shoes you don't care about. So now I'm gonna remove the husks. You might want to wear gloves and stuff, but I noticed they just went, the tannin and the stains went right through the gloves and stained my hands. Anyway, I'm just peeling the husks off of the black walnut, and I'm gonna save the husks for the stain and dye, and I'll save the walnuts in here so I can wash them in here. Also, there's gonna be worms, like husk worms. Just be aware that there's gonna be worms. Seen them to see whether they sink or float. If they're floating, that means the nut meat hasn't properly developed, and that means they're not edible. I wanted to talk a lot today about black walnuts because I think I found my new obsession. There's so many benefits, and when I was doing a lot of my research, I found out that black walnuts can be turned into tinctures, powders, stains, natural hair dyes, dyes for fabric and yarn. So the list goes on, but what I'm doing in this video today is showing you how I'm processing black walnuts and taking the hulls off, saving them for these wood benches I have. I want to stain them, and then I also want to dye this hammock a deep brown color, so I'll use the liquid to stain the hammock. It's purple right now, but I want it to be like a more earth tone. If anyone wants me to dye their hair with this black walnut dye, I would be up for that. But because it has so many tannins, it's really good medicinally for a lot of different things. It's high in iodine, really good for emergency use if you need iodine. Walnut tinctures is what I made a couple weeks ago. I'm still letting the process brew in the big jar, and then I'll strain all the liquid out and put them in smaller jars. The tincture is really cool because it's a anti-parasitic formula. Adding some to my chicken's water and my sheep's water as well. I will let you know how that goes, but I'm really excited about that. And then I'm also really excited to swoosh some black walnut around in my mouth for some oral health because I have a little bit of sensitivity in my teeth, but it's really good for oral health and to help prevent cavities. Here's my property. I have about 5 black walnut trees. And before this, I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what to do with them. And now that I know, I am fully taking advantage of all the benefits. And then not only the benefits, but just to have some over the winter and to eat. And they're gonna be ready in a couple weeks. So I am so excited about all the black walnut things that I'm learning about. I could really see myself harvesting them throughout the years now that I know what they are.